Welcome back. Now, as the impacts of the fourth industrial revolution continue to be felt, this week a cabinet-supported project for IRSA announced the launch of South Africa's first digital economy summit. Another area of impact is the content provision space, where TV content is giving way to more accessible streaming on smaller screens and smartphones online with massive reach. A number of drama series and shows are now successfully streaming online. One such show that proves to be the next big thing is a satirical production called Days of Our Economically Free Lives. This digital series is tipped to be one of the biggest one that we will see in our life. Let's take a look at some of the content.
Family who must face their biggest challenge.
You're sweating all over these Egyptian cotton sheets.
One man must look inside to find out who he really is.
Who am I? I'm sorry about last night. You know, therapy goes against everything I've ever known.
I just want you to enjoy this economic freedom without feeling guilty.
Will the economic freedom that brought them together tear them apart?
If this is what economic freedom brings me, then I'd rather not have any of it.
Rich, please, talk to me.
I can't even look at you right now, Bridget.
Like the rands of the middle class, so are the days of our economically free lives.
Well, there you go. Trevor Ndlovu is one of the initiators of the project coming from the Black River FC. Trevor, thank you so much for joining us. It looks really good.
Thank you very much.
Aesthetically.
Yes.
How do you get the content?
So this is a continuation from a previous campaign which we did with Skumba. Basically, our client, OLX, which is an online trading platform or online marketplace, where you can sell and buy goods at an affordable price. And we're trying to educate consumers around the benefits of being able to sell and trade on this platform. And as you can see now, Rich Foster has achieved this great wealth and this economical freedom from just solely selling products on OLX. And we're trying to show you their lives as they navigate through this opulence and this wealth and this economical freedom, because there are side effects to being wealthy. You know, you start feeling like you are a fraud. You start feeling like or not connecting with your people where you come from. So basically, it's about storytelling in a clever way, in a nice way, in a way that resonates with our consumer.
How do you bring together? How do you, or rather, separate? Because for us as news content producers, we have to separate the storytelling side and the commercial side. How do you balance the two?
So for us, is you know, you always need the commercial side, right? But you can't overtly say it for the people that are viewing the content. But nevertheless, the commercial side of it is what gets us the production from a financial perspective, but at the same time, you want to land a value proposition, which is an OLX value proposition, but you want to do it in an authentic way, right? It's about finding authentic storytellers. In this case, we found good characters that are able to land the story without it feeling fake. And it's about making it exciting and making it engaging for our consumers. Are
you getting a buy-in? I mean, one of the things we want to compare is if more viewers are moving that way as opposed to staying with traditional content provision spaces. Are you finding that there's impetus there? Definitely.
So it's sort of like a natural thing for our viewers and our consumers, because they mostly spend their time on their cell phones, consuming content on social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And they're actually generating their content. You're living in a space of where user-generated content outnumbers brand or corporate-generated content. And we're finding it easier for them to be able to navigate or even share or even engage with their friends on this type of content. So it's a natural thing for them. It's not a hard sell.
Do you intentionally put in the comedic effect to the content?
Definitely. Definitely. So you have to do that. So you have to make it exciting, right? So there is a commercial side of it, but you have to make it exciting. It has to feel natural. It has to feel authentic. But at the same time, you need to pull in the numbers. You need to pull in the data to be able to continually support this as a viable commercial vehicle for brands and some of our partners, in this case being OLX. But yeah, so it is an exciting one.
What are some of the differences in putting together production for television and online?
So at the core, it's the same, right? So it has to be exciting, but the difference with social media is that you are able to adapt and engage with consumers in real time. You get feedback in real time, as opposed to traditional TV, where you only get to, after 10 episodes to see if this thing is working or not.
Yeah.
But here you're getting it real time. You're able to track. You're able to respond in real time, and you're able to engage with consumers. Sometimes you can actually adapt some of the content and tailor it for consumers, because you're getting feedback in real time as to whether it's working or it's not.
Do you require any scientific or specific tools to help you to adapt and respond?
Not necessarily. I mean, platforms such as Facebook and Twitter gave you this analysis and data in real time. So that's what's beautiful about this feedback. Anyone could see whether something is consumers are engaging on it or not. I mean, if it's a trending topic or it's not a trending topic. Yeah. So you're able to get some of this data at the back end to see how many people are engaging and what's the atmosphere around it.
What kind of lessons are you learning that could be valuable to the conversation about how the fourth industrial revolution is impacting the way we do things going forward? So
for us, betting on data. So we are a creative agency, we are a marketing agency. So we're betting a lot on data, and this data informs our decision, our strategic decisions, how we do things, how we engage with consumers, where, when, and how do we engage with these consumers. So those lessons are coming in for us, and we're finding them to be very valuable. So for example, if you're spending R1 million production, it's a big spend for some of our clients, and the ability to be able to twist and listen, the social listening aspect of things, to be able to listen and learn and navigate those spaces using data, because data informs what we do on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. And that's the benefit of this digital and technology platforms. Where
do you see this particular drama going in the future, and also what kind of additional content can we see coming in?
So the first series launches on the first episode launches on the 16th of April, which I think is next week Tuesday. And like I say, you listen to data, you listen to some of this feedback that you're getting from your consumers. But based on previous success, we believe that it's going to be a big hit. But as OLX and as an agency for OLX, we're always looking out for the next best thing. We're looking for innovative content. OLX is an innovative brand in itself, which lives online. We're always looking for those avenues to be able to engage authentically and effectively with our consumers.
So one of the constant conversations when it relates to going online, the Internet of Things, is how it can continue to create jobs, and obviously there's also that conversation about jobs changing. Correct. As we become more technologically advanced. What sort of job opportunities are you seeing? Especially this question relates to people who are watching right now and thinking, how can I add value to this space?
So look, I'll relate it to my space, which is a creative and advertising and marketing space. We're a creative agency, and one of the things with data was a threat to some of our people to say, are we still going to find ourselves, are we still going to be available in this space? But one thing that this Internet of Things and the fourth industrial revolution and the connectedness of people is the one thing that we will not be able to achieve is the humanness side of things, right? So being human, being able to connect with people, that's the one thing that technology won't be able to achieve. So you want to add value, is to be more human, is to be more authentic. And if you continue to do that, I think you'll find a space to be able to apply your skill and your craft into this revolution that's coming up.
Trevor Ndlovu is the managing director at Black River FC, and talking about the incorporation of drama into social media spaces and online. Thank you so much for talking to us. Let's take a break.